Stop trying to win her. Stop trying to control the outcome. The more you grip, the more she slips. She doesn't chase you because she can feel that you're holding on. And attraction dies in a clenched fist. Let's talk about it. We need to understand that detachment isn't cold. It isn't pretending that you don't care. It's more so about not caring if she stays or whether she leaves. Being stable regardless of the outcome, right? And then most guys, we don't fail because we lack the value. They fail because they lack the need. And need is loud, even when you don't say it. This is where the illusion of control comes into play. Because attraction is control disguised as affection. You double text, you triple text, quadruple text because you want certainty. The over-explaining because you want reassurance. You check her activity because you want stability. But attraction lives in uncertainty. The tighter you try to hold on to the situation, the more anxious your energy becomes. And anxious energy is like static because it interferes with everything. The tighter you try to hold on to the situation, the more anxious your energy becomes. And anxious energy is like static. You can't force a flower to bloom, to grow, just by pulling on it. You can't force attraction by managing it. Because understand that control is an illusion. And a woman can feel when you're trying to control. This is why I say attraction is leverage. I like to call this the law of leverage because leverage belongs to the ones who need less. If her leaving would emotionally collapse you, you've already surrendered power. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means your identity doesn't hinge on her decision. And a man who stands on his own foundation isn't shaken by movement. When you're unshakable, she feels it. The ironic part is that people chase what doesn't chase them back. Think about it. This is why I say scarcity isn't a strategy, it's a lifestyle. Most guys fake scarcity. They wait 3 hours to reply, they pretend they're busy. That's fragile because real scarcity comes from direction. When your life is full, gym, mission, discipline, growth, you don't need to manufacture your energy. You become less available. You don't need to manufacture mystery. You naturally become less available. And scarcity always increases perceived value. Look at luxury brands. They don't scream for attention. They don't advertise. They simply exist. And people line up regardless. Wait, 5 a.m. Detachment is that energy. Exactly that energy. This is where the reverse effort law comes into play because the harder you try to secure her, the more you signal fear of loss. And fear lowers your status. Because when your effort is driven by anxiety, she feels the weight of it. It's heavy. But when you detach, your effort becomes optional. And optional energy feels powerful because it's like gravity. You don't see it forcing everything. You can't visibly see gravity, but everything moves towards it. So when she pulls back, don't panic, don't rush to fill the gaps. Because silence is a mirror. It forces her to confront your absence. When you disappear emotionally, she fills that space that you occupied. Because space creates awareness, and awareness creates curiosity. Curiosity creates pursuit. You see how that all ties together? I'm going to say it again. Awareness creates curiosity. Curiosity creates pursuit. Like I mentioned in the previous video, if you always fill the room, if you're always there for reassurance, if you're always there for every little thing, she will never fill that space. She will never miss you. She won't ever notice when you're gone. That's exactly why silence is a psychological pressure, and which is why emotional independence is vital. Because here's the core. Detachment means if she's gone, if she leaves, you're good. If she stays, you're good. If she leaves, you're still grounded. That's strength. Not loud dominance, but that's strength. Calm independence. Right? Because a mountain doesn't chase the wind, it stands. And everything moves around it. Look at it like this. When your happiness doesn't depend on her mood, you become difficult to destabilize. This ability is rare. Rarity gets chased. Not everyone will have women chasing them. Not everyone can understand that correlation, that you got to do less at certain aspects in life. You got to do certain things to get that outcome. So if you're always there, if you're always reassurance, if you're always by her side, this is where it becomes bigger than dating. Because detachment is identity. It's becoming the man who doesn't grip to outcomes. The same rule applies. Money, success, respect, opportunities. Because when you obsess, you repel. When you center yourself, things move towards you. Because a centered man radiates security. And security is magnetic. So what I want you to do is do something called the 7-day reset. For 7 days, no checking, no updates, no viewing stories, no monitoring, no overanalyzing tones, no emotional paragraphs. So every time you feel that urge, replace it. Simply replace it with discipline, gym, skills, reading, learning, business, silence. The key is to not suppress the urge, is to redirect it. Just like if you have a bad habit, just like if you have an addiction. The only way to beat an addiction is not by completely cold turkeying it. The only way to beat an addiction is not to completely avoid it cold turkey. It's to redirect that energy and what you was doing to something else. Does that make sense? If you were drinking a lot, if you were alcoholic, to stop drinking, when you have that urge to go get a drink, replace it instantly. Go to the gym, work out, exhaust yourself. You come back home, you're not trying to get a drink, you're trying to go to bed. You're trying to go to sleep. That's exactly how I beat temptations. That's exactly how I beat certain addictions in my life. By redirecting that energy. And I promise you this will work in any aspect of life that you're dealing with, that you have a struggle with. Because detachment works. And redirecting that energy to a habit that gives you that urge to, the only way to fill that void is to redirect the energy to something that enlightens you, that enhances you. Remember this. So don't suppress the urge, just redirect it. Because two things will happen. You either gain her respect or you gain clarity. Either way you win. Because both are progress. There was a time when I stopped trying to manage everything. Stopped trying to secure opportunities. Stopped trying to secure outcomes. And the moment I shifted that focus back to myself, everything changed. Talking about everything. And it's not because I ignored it. It's because I stopped gripping. I stopped trying to hold on to it. I just let go. Be free. I always say, flow. Be still like water. Shout out to Bruce Lee. Because water can either flow or it can crash. That's the difference. So remember, she doesn't chase effort, she chases emotional strength. Detachment isn't about losing interests. It's about losing fear. And the man who loses fear wins. Guaranteed. If you want the full philosophy behind this, not surface level tactics, check out the top link in the description and pin comments. You can see and read The Art of Detachment. Link is below. The last thing I'll say is that remember that a clenched fist can't receive anything. So simply open your hand. Just let go. Detach. Let her feel the shift.